Fall is officially here, and that means that cozy season is upon us. And what better way to make your home more cozy than to add a little bit of quiltiness all over the place, right? Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Miriam, and I talk about all kinds of quilting and sewing related things here on YouTube. And today I'm doing something a little bit different. It's still quilt related, okay? So bear with me here. So about a month ago, I made a video using this really cool xTool laser cutter, which I know a lot of people are like, why would I want one of these? It's not sewing related, right? But I personally am a DIYer with all kinds of stuff. When I got the opportunity to try one of these laser cutters out, I was super excited because it was a new crafty thing that I could try using, right? So in my last video featuring this tool, I used it to cut fabric for applique, which was really cool. It cuts really precisely, beautiful cuts. If you would like to see that video, I will link that down in the description box below and also up in the cards. But today I wanted to do something that is not fabric related, but is still quilt related. I know a lot of us quilters, we don't like to just make a quilt for like a bed, right? Or like a throw quilt for the couch. We like to kind of infuse quilting and quilt blocks and quilts in pretty much any area that we can. So that could be throw pillows, wall hangings, pot holders, placemats. There's just so many things that we can make. So today I kind of wanted to try something a little bit out of the box and use wood to create something that is quilty. So I'm really excited to show you what I have been working on. It's really cool, really cute. And I may be doing a little giveaway, so stick around to the end of the video and I will have information on that later. Now I'm going to take you over to my computer and to my xTool machine and kind of show you what I have been working on, okay? And for anyone that is going to ask, because I'm sure I'm going to get questions because I am in the studio. No, I don't really have a studio update yet, okay? We've been very, very busy, and the next few weeks are going to be very, very busy too, so might not get much work done out here. It's going to take a while. I'd really like to have it done by winter, but we'll see. We'll see. It's a project in progress, right? So anyways, here I am at my xTool S1 20 watt machine. Beautiful. I love this orange color. It's so pretty. Let me just quickly go over a couple of the features that I just, again, really appreciate with this machine. I have two things that were very, very important to me that I mentioned in my last video, but I'm going to mention them again because it is just so important to me. Number one, there are so many safety features in this machine so you don't accidentally ruin something or get hurt or someone else get hurt with it. I just really, really appreciate all of the safety features that are in here. There's little indicators inside of the machine that will shut the machine off if it notices any flame or anything, which is very, very important. If this is open at all, the laser will not be going. So if a kid comes over and opens this, or somehow an animal uses their nose to open it, it will shut off. No one's going to be getting hurt. And I just really, really like that. Several different features that makes sure that it is safe. So there's an emergency shut off. There's a power on and off switch on the back. There's a key on the back that you can remove if you don't want anyone accidentally turning it on. So there's just so many features. I go into it in more detail in my previous video if you would like to check that out. But yeah, I just really, really appreciate that it's so safe. Something else that I really, really appreciate about this machine is that it is so beginner friendly, and the software is so beginner friendly. It's just an easy download onto your computer. It works on Mac or PC. And it's just really, really easy to use. You just kind of click, for me, I just kind of clicked around and like learned what everything was. You know, watched a couple of YouTube videos on it. They have a Facebook group for people that own their machines that you can go on and ask questions and read other people's questions that have been posting there for several years now. And there's so many knowledgeable people in there and just ready and willing to help and answer questions and help you out, troubleshoot and all that stuff. So I think that's really neat. And that's really great that they have that community already built up. So then when you're new coming into it, you have like a huge wealth of knowledge that you can glean from. All right, so we know this thing can cut fabric, right? Which probably isn't what most people are going to use it for, but it can also obviously work with wood. And today I'm going to be using the engraving feature to engrave quilt blocks onto wood. So I had this idea. It's really funny because several years ago when I was still doing craft shows, I made these little wooden coasters and I had painted quilt blocks on them. And oh my goodness, that took so much time. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I was in a painting phase where I was having fun painting stuff. So, but that took a lot of time. These coasters that I'm going to show you that I'm engraving take between 10 to 12 minutes to get engraved on in the machine. And while those are engraving, I could be working on something else. So it cuts the time way down. It looks so much better than my painting. It looks so cool. So let me show you one that I did this morning. Check that out. It's a beautiful block engraved on the wood. It's going to make a lovely coaster. I'm just going to do a couple layers of some Mod Podge and that will waterproof it. But yeah, that is so cute. I just love this. So I was thinking of doing some sets of different quilt blocks as coasters, and that would be really cute. This would make such good gifts, goodies when I go to quilt shows and stuff. I could sell these. There's just so much stuff you could do with this. And if you have the machine and you have the coasters, if you have someone, let's say, that is obsessed with cats, engrave some cat coasters for them, custom cat coasters. You can actually take a photograph and have it engraved. So you could take a photograph of their cat and engrave it onto the wood with like the cat's name on it or something. It's just, this is such a cool way to personalize stuff, and the possibilities are literally endless for what you can do. But, you know, I'm a quilter, so I had to make some quilt blocks. So there is a cute coaster that I've made. I'm going to be doing some more in some different blocks, and some of these are going to be in the giveaway. Then I wanted to test out a really small version just because, you know, anything super small is really cute, right? And I thought it would be really fun to make some Stitch Obsessed magnets. So I designed a little block with Stitch Obsessed in the center. And I don't know about you, but I think this is pretty much the cutest thing ever. And I just stuck a little magnet on the back and it sticks right to my fridge. If you join my membership and you join in the Stitch Obsessed level, you will get one of these. Surprise! I will just need you to email me your address and I will send you one, because I just thought that would be really fun to give everybody that joins this Stitch Obsessed magnet. So also, I am probably gonna make some of these and put them up for sale on my website if you would want them. You don't have to buy it if you don't want to, but I just thought some people might want a little Stitch Obsessed magnet. So that will be that, and there'll be some in the giveaway also, so stay tuned for that. I want to show you how easy it is to make one of these, okay? Let me just walk you through the steps real quick. I'll be showing you my computer screen and the machine, but this is like the easiest project you could probably do. So what I did was I went to Hobby Lobby. You can go anywhere that sells blanks. You can get them on Amazon. xTool actually sells a bunch of different blanks of stuff on their website. So yeah, there's lots of different places that you can buy blanks. When I say blanks, it's just a blank piece of whatever material you're wanting to use. So the coasters, here's what the coaster looks like blank. So it's just a little square piece of wood. I'm going to take this and I'm going to open my machine. First thing that we want to do is actually, I'm going to bring you over to my computer here. Okay, so we are at my computer and I am going to show you how I get my quilt blocks. So I'm actually going to minimize this screen for right now. And I will also minimize this screen. Okay, so first I'm going to open my EQ8 electric quilt software. You do not have to have this software to make these quilt blocks. This is just the software that I use for quilt blocks. If you go into Canva, for example, and look up quilt block in the search bar, they have quilt blocks on there that you can use. But since I have electric quilt and I've got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of quilt blocks to choose from, I'm just going to choose that. So this is how I do it, okay? You don't have to do it this way. But basically, I come up to New Quilt, and I come to my layout, and I just want one block. So I just do number of blocks, one horizontal, one vertical. I remove any borders because I don't really need a border. Block size doesn't really matter for this because I just need the image. I'm just in here to get the PNG or JPEG. So design, then I come over to block tools and I am going to open my library. And this is where I find, you know, gazillions of blocks to choose from, right? Now, when I'm choosing a block, I want to pick something that's going to look good in grayscale. It doesn't have a lot of colors, okay? So I'm just going to kind of go through here. Actually, I think this would look really cute. This is a contrary wife variation. So I'm going to pick this block and I'm going to add it to Sketchbook. And I'm going to close, and here it showed up. So I'm going to select it and I have my set block feature on and I'm going to set my block. Then I need to make this grayscale, right? So I am going to get my black, swap color, and I actually might just make all of these black and then the center white. When it goes to engrave this on the wood, then all of the black is going to be engraved and it's going to be, you know, kind of a medium brown color. And all of the white is just going to be blank wood. It's going to look really nice, really crisp. And I really like that. That's going to be really cute, actually. So then once I have my block picked out and switched to grayscale, I did notice that if you do a gray, sometimes it engraves well and sometimes it doesn't. So I'm just going to stick with black and white for this example. And if you want to play around with grays, you can, but just know it can be a little hit or miss with that. So I'm going to come to the Print and Export tab, and I'm going to come to Export, and then Export Image. And then I'm just going to name this the Contrary Wife Variation, because that's what the block is called. I'm saving it as a PNG, and I'll just save it on my desktop. So save it. So now I come to xTool and I'm going to open a new workspace. So I'm going to come up here to the plus sign. And then I am going to bring in that quilt block that we just picked out. So I'm going to come to Image and go to my desktop to find what I'm looking for. And here is our PNG. Here it is. It's quite large, which is good So that means it's going to be a really nice crisp image for when we make it smaller for our workspace. So next I need to let the software know what material I'm using. So I come up to the right hand corner and click on user defined material. And I've just been using the 6mm pine plywood setting. So this is where they have like a whole bunch of presets for different materials. So there's plywood, craft paper, stainless steel, walnut, there's acrylic settings, there's all kinds of settings in here that you can choose from. But I've just been using the 6mm pine plywood, and that's been great. And what that does when I select that is it goes ahead and switches the power and the speed to what works for 6mm pine plywood for engraving. That is that. So the power for these, I've been using 40 and the speed has been 120, and I've gotten good results with that. I haven't gotten the scorching or anything, and it looks beautiful and clean and crisp and really nice. Next, we're going to get our little piece of wood set up for being engraved upon, right? So I'm going to stick it into the machine, just anywhere. It really doesn't matter where you put it. And then I'm going to bring my xTool head, which is this part, and I'm going to bring it over and put it over the wood. So the little red plus sign is over the wood. And now we need to come back to our computer and come up to figure out the distance. And you can either do this manually, or I just do the auto measure feature, which is really easy. So let me zoom this in here so you can see it work. But I just click auto measure, and the machine goes ahead and measures it all on its own. It's got this little pin that just comes down till it touches the wood, and then it's ready to go. And then it just goes back over to the side to reset itself. Now we've got the distance selected, which as you can see on my computer, it says it's 0.121. Okay, I trust the machine to know what it's doing. So now I need to mark my processing area, which is right to the left of the distance. It's like this little flag thing. So I am going to click on that, and then I'm going to select rectangle and start marking. So now I move the head of the laser, and I'm using the little red laser to mark where I want to be processing. So I put it where I want it, and then I push the button on the front of the machine, and that's set. So I marked my first point, and now I want to come and mark my second point, and then I push the button again. All right, and then if you come back to the computer, now you can see I have a square marked. There's the 2 points that I marked, and I'm going to end marking and done. So here is my little coaster here on my work area. So after I get my quilt block from EQ8 or wherever I get it from, Canva, Creative Fabrica, wherever you get your quilt block design from, or your whatever design you're going to use, I like to bring it into Canva. So I'm going to go ahead and do that here real quick. I'm going to upload my file, and I'm going to put a border around my quilt block, because I just like that look with the finished border around the block. Take my block and make it about this size. And then to add a border, I just come over to Elements and I select a square. And then I actually come over to the square color and I put no color, and I add a 2 for a border. Is that wide enough? Let's add a 4. And then I just place the border all around the block. Like that. Okay. Yeah, I like the way that that looks. Okay, so then I'm going to download this as a PNG, and I just need page 4. Okay, and I'm going to change the name of this really quick here. xTool engraving YouTube video example. Very descriptive. All right, now I'm going to open xTool again, and I'm actually going to remove this, and I'm going to put in our new image that I just got here, which is in downloads. Ooh, and it's huge. So then I'm going to make this smaller, much smaller, and put it in our little work area, because remember we set our processing area, right? So I'm going to place it within the processing area. Get it nice and centered. And there it is, super cute. So now this is all ready. We've got our power and speed selected, our distance is set, and our processing area is marked. Now we're ready to go to process. So you just click go to process, and it says it's going to take about 11 minutes and 46 seconds. I've found that that is pretty accurate, their guesstimate time. So now I'm going to close the lid of the machine. Sorry, it's a little dusty. It does get a little dusty out here. And I'm going to come back to my computer, and I'm going to push start. So now it's ready to go. I just need to push the start button on the front of the machine, which I will do, and then it will start engraving. And I have the little air assist set to auto, so that helps quite a bit. It does still get a little smoky, a little dusty in here, but it's not terrible. I have the windows open and the door open and stuff, and a fan going, so it works pretty good. So while that is going, I am gonna go ahead and kind of talk about the giveaway a little bit. Just to say a huge thank you to everyone that watches my videos and has been here and being supportive, and you guys use my affiliate links and leave such sweet comments and like my videos and send me sweet emails and messages on Facebook and Instagram. I'm just, super grateful for everyone. So I wanted to do a little giveaway. So I'm gonna put together kind of a little goodie box, and I'll pick one big winner for that. So that'll have a set of the coasters in there. I'll put some little goodies in there, maybe some fabric, some notions and things like that. Maybe my new pattern, patchwork alphabet, will be thrown in there. And it'll just be a really fun giveaway that I would like to do. And then I would like to pick 5 other people that I will send kind of a smaller package to. Not each package is going to be the same. I kind of want to do a little something different for each person. So to enter the giveaway, I have a link down in the description box below. And if you click that and just put in your first name and your email, then you will be added to the giveaway. And then I will announce in next week's video that I have selected the winners. I'm not going to announce the winners in the video because I don't want anyone to get spammed. But I will email you from my email address, Miriam@stitchobsessed.com, and let you know if you won or not, okay? So if you do not get an email from that email address, you did not win. So if someone else is trying to email you with information or trying to get your information, that's not me. Okay? So only emails from Miriam@stitchobsessed. quiltquest.com will be coming from me, okay? So I will send those emails out next week to the people that won, okay? So yeah, so good luck to everyone that wants to join in the giveaway. If you would like to join my membership, I would love to have you in there. We're actually going to be having our first sewing group meeting this Sunday. So if you'd like to join real quick in the next couple of days, you can make it to that sewing group live. And also I wanted to let you know that the sewing groups, if you're not able to make it live, I am recording them and I will be posting them for people to watch after the fact. But you have to be in the membership to be able to come to the group and to watch those extra videos. And it's basically going to be us just sewing together, hanging out, talking about what we're working on. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it. In future plans, we'll be doing projects and things together, and I'm kind of going to be treating it like an online quilt guild. That is the plan, and I'm very, very excited about it. So if you would like to join that, to be able to get into the sewing group, that will start at the Stitch Enthusiast level, which is $7.99 a month. If you can't afford it, if you don't want to pay for it, that's totally fine. I'm going to be making, my regular content still. So it's just an extra thing for those who want it. Anyways, I am going to let this finish up and then I will show you our finished piece. I'm so excited. It's already looking really good. I'm going to turn the camera back over to that so you can see what's going on, and I will talk to you in a few minutes. Wow, look how cool that looks, you guys. Oh, it's beautiful. That's a set. Oh my goodness, these are so cute. I am so excited. These turn out so adorable. I mean, come on. Can't you just see these sitting on your end table with your favorite cup of coffee, your favorite mug sitting on there? I'm obsessed. I am obsessed with this, okay? This is so cute. Mixing wood and quilting, it's a match made in heaven, I would say. If you would like to enter into the giveaway to win a set of these and some other extra little goodies, don't forget to click that link and just put in your name and your email address and you will be automatically entered to win. I'm super excited about this. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you for hanging out with me today in my, work in progress studio. And I can't wait to talk to you very soon, all right? Have a beautiful day. Bye. My door just slammed.